Heyo, how's it going? I'll take questions in a second now. Don't mind me, I just really need to fix everything first. Mystical, good morning. How you doing, beautiful? Wish those 5 minutes was enough for me as a countdown, but it is what it is. There we are with that, there we are with that. That seems acceptable. Now we have this. That's what I mean. Feel like that it is. That is it. Hold on. Need to also fix this. That's yesterday's goal. That's that, that's that. Let's go live there. Mystical. Honestly, this might even be a short live because that's how I'm feeling. That's how well I am feeling. Haven't slept, as I said, well since Friday, and I had a good sleep on Wednesday, but hasn't slept since again. So, you know. Yay. Fun. So, people, for the next 15 minutes you get unlimited free yes and no. So, Perry Howells, if you're still here, will my ex come back after chasing? Yes. What Sonny Verma thinks about me? That is not a yes and no question, gotta be honest. So, you get unlimited yes and no questions. Fuck it. Faith and Kate, top of the morning to you. How you guys doing? Happy to send the healing. Thank you, Mystical. And Sunita, hi, good morning. It's the last fucking day I keep this active. But yeah. Will there be a permanent ending between me and Jennifer? Elia? No. Good morning. And 15 minutes of unlimited yes and no questions. Go wild, people. 15 minutes. Does Sonny Berman love me? You see, that's a good question. And also, no. Sorry, there's Satya. Name. And Tiss is here as well. And kinda. I'm good, kinda. You okay? Honestly, nah. Can you tell me what I spent my money on the most? 11. If you buy a full reading, we could absolutely tap into that. Yay, good morning, Villa. Damn you up early. Will my book be published, Soph E. Graham? Yes. Yes, indeed. Fuck yeah. Marissa, good morning again. Is Samyad is the fake Socratic? No. My business is in the making of being famous. Sally's Cakery. Yes. Fuck yeah. Happy for you. Maria, will Ivan call me or message today? No. This? No. Apparently something else. Kate, I cannot bother to answer that again. That's how I'm feeling. I hope that helps. You missed my question. Perry, I did not. I think you missed me answering it, though. So, people. 15 minutes of unlimited yes and no questions. Ask away. Go wild. 11. Anytime anyone just writes a question mark or question mark, exclamation mark and stuff like that, I always imagine if anyone here played Zelda, when Link does any kind of noise, and especially in confusion, like, huh? Ah. That's kind of what I'm imagining. Hey brother, Mr. LC, will Lisa let her guard down? Yes, fuck yeah. Will I be in a committed relationship 2026? No. Hello Lord, nice to see you. Gremlin, good morning, welcome back, how you doing? Can I have a card please? Absolutely. McLean will look into the question very soon. It's gonna be difficult to follow the straight and narrow path, and look into your emotions to see where you actually want to be. Truly vibe it. Does Dennis like me? No. I have been jobless for a long time. Will I be successful in the near future? No. Shit. Will we be together for Christmas? Yes. Fuck yeah. Fuck yeah, Gremlin. It's like one of my cats. My other cat is named Eros. The other one, Nyx. Dog's Hermes. Other dog's coming is Nike. Hell yeah. I highly agree with your choice, Gremlin. That's nice. It's something I've been thinking of all night. Nice. Don't I probably think my business will fail? Will cakery? Yes. Damn. Are you Swedish? As far as I know. So do keep writing in English because I don't want Swedish TikTok to pop in here. TikTok, it's too early to filter me. Dang, Kate. But I'm excited for podcast. Fuck yeah. If you want to, you can market the podcast a little bit. I don't know when it's gonna be out, but yeah. That will be fun. Holly, good morning. And yeah, this Faith and Tim asked some really fucking good questions last day, yesterday. And we thought, man, fuck it, why not just record this as well and also post it on, like, at the very least, YouTube. So yeah, a little podcast thingy. And good morning, Mama Son. Damn, you eaten earlier than usual, in comparison to yesterday. How you doing, Mama Son? Then will they feel like fools when I rise above them? No. Unfortunate, Kakery. Will I travel abroad? No. Will I be hearing from Brenda? Cap? Yes. I wonder in what way? Romantically? To pick a fight? Food coma earlier? Mom's on, I get you. I get you. And Potomac Binary, welcome back. How you doing? Does Vaughn have feelings for me? No. Shit. Did my cousin visit me in my dream last night? No. I have super after Kenya. Potomac, please do write in English so my auto-translator makes sense. Looking forward to FaceTiming with my granddaughter tomorrow morning. Fuck yeah, Mama's on. Hell yeah. My Dion, will I get positive tests soon? Yes. Will it be this cycle? Yes. Dion, do take a test out. Is it a good idea sleeping over tonight? Villa? No. In fairness, most of questions were Tim, I was just there. Yeah, so there's like me, Tim, and someone who people also can look at while Tim and I talk for the YouTube. That's practically how it's gonna work. In fact, it's gonna be there like a mascot kind of thing. Will I get a job? McLean? No. Shit. I was off work tonight, started getting patient for you live. Like, where you be, love? Right, yeah, sorry. Like, it's been a slow fucking morning. If I can get this bar to 100%, the moment I get this bar to 100%, I will end the live. Like, I am not feeling well. So yeah. Are you drumming? No, but I am a musician. Drums were like my third instrument. So, yeah. My main instrument is the bass. I did fusion jazz, slap bass back in the good old days, and folk music. And people, you guys still have 5 minutes of unlimited yes and no questions. Don't waste it. Come on, go wild. Ishma, good morning. Just me and Faith talking about pets earlier. Then I went down a pet search hole. Oh, fun. Is my first meeting of today going to be good? No, shit. Villa, you need to stop asking. Oh no, you're sick? Possibly, honestly. Possibly. YouTube. Will I have an eventful weekend? Surely? Yes, you will. How can I tell when the answer is a yes or no? Like, which way will the bones go? In Gremlin, these are my bones. If you were to get bones your own way, that is a different question, but mine are yes, no. When they touch, it means yes, but there's a deeper question. If they halfway across, it means yes if you want to. So yeah. Yeah, Villa, I don't know, man. You should just stop. And liking good morning. Does my grandmother Ruth protect me? Yes. It's Mandy, my biological mother. Yes, and people, do remember, please follow as well. Rose Scott, well, my husband left me again. Yes. Fuck, does Willis like me? Yes. Will I get my happy ever after? Sarah Lien? Yes. Nikki, thank you for following. Dad's in prison is based on the truth? No, shit. That's absolutely horrendous. Should I go live today? Mystical? Yes. Daughter learn yet? Girl, dad lying to her? Christ? Yes. God dang it, right. Hey, Kimberly, will reach out today? Sunshine, yes. Will D and I reconcile? Yes. Does my grandma Laura protect me? Ooh, tis. No. I'm having tattoo shop. Is it gonna be good? If you want to. And that is if you truly work on it. Will this be a good weekend? Pontomac? Nope. Will I be contacted again by L? Yes. Will Lisa come off with it soon? Yes. Will I hear from D again? No. Will move before my lease ends? Yes. Male Aries contact me February? Yes. Will I have financial freedom? No. Will I be able to be with my husband again? No. Kate, that sounds like a good day. And this, honestly, I don't understand it. If you can, you're more than welcome to explain what the fuck that's about. Dwayne, you're welcome. Are things with or heading towards a romantic relationship? No. Shit. Rats, good morning. Faith, yes and no. Good luck finding that one out. Will they discuss the house villa? Yes. Will Ganesh reach out today to meet? No. Oh, tis. Okay, yeah. I get you. Am I gonna be rich? Ink? Yeah. Fuck yeah. Rich in what way? Emotions? Financially? Will I quit my job this year? Yes. People, you guys have 3 more minutes, so don't waste it. Come on, go wild. Are the classes on your coffee specific times? My work schedule is all over the place. Like it, get a private lesson instead, so you can book it and you just choose the team instead. To be honest, don't go with the specific classes because I'm gonna end those very soon. Is my message coming through? No. Will I get the settlement? Yes. Will I get married again? Izzy? Yes. Is there a change in direction possible? Biggest yes so far there, Mystical. Ishma? No. God dang it. Well, no one's surprised. Will they come back to me as a Nazi? Yes. And if you want to. Kate, We're getting there. Ishma? Yes. That was a big yes as well. But Andrew, come to me? No. Look at my car back in January? Yes. Will I move into another unit in the same building before my lease ends? No. Will me and Raquel be a couple again? No. Is my grandmother Jean trying to connect with me? No. It is actively doing something, but there's a deeper question there, Ishman, that you apparently need to ask. Is the thing that will happen imminently going to be good for me? No. Shit. Will he come back? No. Will my brother reconcile with me? No. Shit. Is damage between them? No. Yet? No. Okay. Will I be able to sit still for this tattoo? No. Does Chris want to get back with me and make things right? Yes. Can I avoid it? Ooh, Russ, that's a good one. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. That is interesting, though. Good question, Russ. Will it grow or no? Hello? No. Is he regretful of contacting me? No. Will Christina be with me, Alex? No. And with the last minute and last question, let's answer the last question. Should I get my tattoo in the next month? No. And with that said, people, pop a follow to get one free yes and no question. Mans, just like you just did, pop a follow to get a free yes and no question. Does A miss me? No. There's a little bit of a deeper question there, apparently, Mans, that you need to ask. So, do have a look through that. MK, hello. Why did you end up with a question mark? On a SEMA, you only get one free yes and no question. Remember that. Blacks, same. Ishma, yes. So, people, pop a follow to get one free yes and no question. I want. You can. Just pop a follow to get a free yes and no. Just like Native Cyclist and Mother of Felines just did. Of course, Faith. Of course. Kate? No. Peggy Jean. There we go. That's a follow. Hell yeah. Will Michael contact me? Native Cyclist? No. Will I remain single? Yes, but there's a little bit of a deeper question there. NK, I do not. You might be filtered. And McLean, you still need to pop a follow to get one free yes and no question. How's wifey feeling? Is she getting better? Nope. If anything, she's getting worse. And I'm getting down with it as well, so yay. Hey, Gracie, with that follow, you get a free yes and no question. Will we move into a new house? No. Not wifey 2. Not wifey is making me sick, if anything. Does someone secretly loves me? Yes. And people on Twitch and YouTube, you guys need to start your question with I followed. Because I don't know if you actually followed or not. I don't have those notifications up because I only have chat up. So start your question with I followed. And BitHub Studios and Simon and Masa in Medved, you get a free yes and no with those follows. And Mama-san, I hate asking, so I won't. Is my ex together with A? Yes, apparently. Interesting. Thank you, Mystical. You absolute magical being. gave you a follow. B, yes you did. So what is your yes and no question? Is she romantically interested in me? Yes, she is, Bit of Studios. Indeed. And Mintu, you're not a new follower. So if you're not a new follower, pop into my profile, click the link in my bio, and get yourself a membership so you can get reading anything at any time you want. Masa Medved, does my crush secretly have feelings for me? Yes. Well, it's not much of a secret now, Medved. Way of outing them. Is that why Hi is getting all information about me? Villa? Oh, that's a big yes as well. God damn. Why do me not? Can? NK, what? I still haven't seen your question, nor have I seen your notification of follow. But, okay, never mind. I see your notification of follow. Now you just need to get the question through, because I think you've been filtered like this whole time. Love your energy. Bit of Studios, thank you. I'm here every single Monday to Friday, these hours. So thank you. Masha, thank you again. Good luck, thank you. No, thank you. Maybe Mamazon? Was it too? I need this bar to get to 100%. The moment this bar gets to 100%, I go back to bed. Why am not have luck? That is a great question. So people, pop a follow to get one free yes and no question. Dwayne? No. Will I get a job in the next year or so? Yes. Kikita? Mama-san? You say that as it's a simple thing. For me, it's like a fuck ton of money. Rats? Naturally we get someone to get like, oh my god, fuck you. But no, this doesn't necessarily need to be a fuck you. Great change is coming your way. Rats. Great way. NK, I still don't see it. You've been filtered. Try to have emojis between all the letters and stuff. So your question can come through. That's the one, NK. But now I just need to answer this one. Great change is coming, Rats. And it's going to be a very big trial. And it's going to be a trial by fire. You come out okay, though. So do not worry. But it's going to be a fucking trial in the difficulties. And with the 9 of coins, focus on one thing and you will be absolutely successful. And SH Mark Nayot, just so you know, 80% of all gifts that you send gets to TikTok. What's left for me, I need to tax 70%, so I practically get absolutely nothing. So if you want to gift or donate or anything like it, pop into my profile, click the link in my bio, and donate there. Or better yet, SH, get a reading, or a witchcraft lesson or a spell. I know my computer is on high fucking work. I need a fucking streaming computer to have 3 shots, a stream, and God knows how many things there's up on there. So yeah, Masha, naturally. Stop standing your ground, Masha. You're doing it too much. Get down from that hill. You're not supposed to die on this hill. Masha? You come back like, can I have Kiki special piece? Okay, now we're just gonna wait until the 3-sip blessing and then I'm gonna fucking end it. Yeah, Masha, there's things you can stand up for, but some things you can say, I'm sorry, I'm wrong. You can step down and say, okay, you know what, this is not worthy of, you know, even keep afloat, kind of thing. So, Masha, take it calmly. In the difficulties, we're looking at the Knight of Wands reversed here. So, you might even be overthinking something. NK, I will get to your question very soon. So I finally see it though, NK. I finally see it. What you need to focus on though is stepping forward, not backwards. So, you know, it actually takes... you need your rest. Thank you, Mozan. While you can back down, back down doesn't necessarily mean step back or lose a fight. It could actually be meaning that you're stepping forward, and sometimes it's very difficult to say I'm sorry. Sometimes it's very difficult to say, okay, it's not worthy of dying on this one hill. Fine, okay, right, so on and so forth. That could be a step forward as well. And NK, will I get back together with my ex-wife Nicola 30 Jagoda? Yes, NK. Well, the goal. Yeah, the goal. Fucking wilders. I also gotta add Villatilla's 15 here. There we go. And I deserve it, Muslim. Thank you. I will sleep a whole fucking weekend now. Mama Son, we need to do your Kicksons first. Nope. Nope. Thought it didn't vibe with me correctly. And Bunty's Hun Inc. Kickston special goes for either memberships or if you get a 3-card reading from the link in my bio. So go to my website, either or, to get a membership to get a reading every day, or just a regular 3-card pull. Mama-san? Magic. Ooh, magic. Okay. All of them reversed, not necessarily a horrible thing. With the page of wands for the result of the day, you don't have to do any leaps of faith. Amazon, you feel fairly steady. And while we look at the rest of them, besides this one, this looks fairly steady. Why this one gets a little bit unique is in the difficulties. The King of Cups is usually the calmest being of them all in the whole tarot deck. In this case, it's reversed. So it might be that you need to seek a bit of calm, you know, sit down and actually take a minute. And if you can, do a 3-sip blessing during your day. Like midday if you can. Because this here is saying like, something is shaking your foundation a little bit and something is actually shaking you. Because usually the King of Cups is the calmest being in the most chaotic of waters. This here is saying the chaotic waters is coming to you and coming at you. And you will unfortunately feel this. So, do a 3-sip blessing during the day. Could be about my granddaughter. Could be. Justice. Only you can read into if justice is regarding your granddaughter or not. I feel like. But with that said, we have the 4 of Pentacles here as well. Usually, upright, this is about breakthroughs, this is about coming through, this is about actually getting where you want to. You just need to, you know, everyone knows this, and especially women nowadays, the glass ceiling. You can absolutely break through this. This is reversed though, so you are absolutely fine where you are. You have succeeded with what you need, so you can absolutely stand still and say, fuck yeah, I made it. Which is absolutely amazing. So you don't really have to focus on anything. Obviously, there's always more places you can climb, right? But this one, the King of Cups reversed. Focus on getting calm. Slow down a bit. Feel. Faith. Absolutely. But okay, fine. Will do. Thank you so much. You're welcome. I have not. Cali Space, I will answer your question in 2 seconds. Oh, Faith. How interesting. It's not going to go fairly quick today with the Knight of Swords. In the difficulties, we have 4 of coins. Usually this is fairly good to know. No matter where you aim, you're going to fail. But this is specifically in when you aim to gain stuff, when you aim to have a goal. You can still aim and get to work, kind of thing, but that goal won't be reached this very day. What you need to focus on, we have 3 of Swords reversed. Maybe some upcoming heartbreak, losses. I'm thinking Amy here, directly. Personally, at the very least. Because that is the most current heartbreak here. So yeah, it's not yours. I don't feel like this is yours, you know? Does that make sense? And Villa, the world, Ace of Cups reversed, okay, fine, yeah. Queen of Coins, absolutely. With the world, it's gonna be a fucking great day. Villa, it's gonna be a beautiful day. With the difficulties, you might feel that you yourself might not be truly fulfilled by the day, but you're gonna do absolutely magical. With the Queen of Coins here, this is usually about giving. And let's be honest, it's a coins, it could be finances, could be money, someone might be in need, and so on and so forth. Of the tarot cards on YouTube. Oh yeah, I just need to get them first. But absolutely, Mamason, that we can do, absolutely. But yeah, this is usually about giving, Villatilla, and while it's definitely can be about finance. Let's be honest, it can be about anything else that you can give. And I usually say time. Time is the only thing that we as beings can give. This is your true gift. So spend your time with someone. It's time to give rather than take. Oh, Chloe, you got a yes and no question. Oh, my introduction to the quick guide, you mean? I feel like I can absolutely do a better one though, Mama-san, for YouTube. YouTube, I can actually do a little bit higher quality stuff. Follow, will I have to wait till April? Kelly Space? Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Lovely, Elia. That's what I'd like to see. I would like to know if Jennifer has feelings for me or not. Feelings, yes. Now, Elijah, the question is, are they romantical feelings? Or are they fighting feelings? Are they just pure spite? Melissa, good morning. How are you? And H, pop a follow to get a free yes and no question. And Teresa, the same goes to you. So pop a follow to get 1 free yes and no question. And J-Lo. Kelly Space, ooh. Ah, fun. An A to the Auntie A, you get a free yes and no question. Am I the reason my cousin left? Jesus, Chloe. Pin. I love how you guys are spanning pin. Oh, what the fuck? Yes, but Chloe, it was apparently destined to happen anyway. So do not take this as, oh, hey, it was me. You happen to be the trigger point. But if it weren't you, it would have been someone else. That's the thing. So don't worry about this. It was destined to happen anyway. Yes, I know my computer is warm. Shush. Teresa, yes, you did. And H, you followed as well. So what is your questions? Will Lauren message me back this? No. And Beleza Rosa, pop a follow to get a free yes and no question. Is my relationship over with Chris? Yes. And if you guys have any witchcraft questions, please ask. Because I feel like I'm getting drained from yes and no questions. Kathy, I follow? Yes, you are. Will JS reconcile and when? No, he will not age. Will Alich be my friend outside of work? No. Shit. Doesn't mean you should not try. By the way, love the night background, right? I went on a little tangent on YouTube to find some good background videos. So, yeah. I really like that look. I wish the projector could be a little bit brighter though, but it is what it is. Jackman, good morning. Welcome back. What is a witchcraft question? Literally anything. Who is the god Aphrodite? What component should I do for a money ball? What blah blah blah, so on and so forth. What's your favorite Appalachian myth? Riot? Honestly, there's not a single one that I don't like. And Riot, I have this weird conspiracy theory, no base to it, so it's like you won't even make sense of it. But you know, like Slenderman, Siren Head, and all those modern beings, usually either created by Syriac or that other horror creator. I 100% believe that beings like that exists in the Appalachians. Melissa, I do know that, yeah. And Money Magnet Mommy, pop a follow to get a free yes and no question. And H, you have already gotten your one free yes and no question. Magnus Chasing goes to you. Teresa, will Musondo and Julius get back together? Yes. There we go, Magnus Chase. You get a free yes and no with that follow. Oh. Yes, you did, Magnus Chase. So what is your free yes or no question? Right? Why not the caves that are shut down? Or maybe why aren't there's so many caves that are shut down for that reason, maybe. And Priyanka, let's see if you popped a follow. I do not see a notification that you followed here, Priyanka, so you might want to pop a follow there. H, I do not remember your question, unfortunately. Any question? Go. You get one free yes and no question. You decide what your yes and no question is. Who am I to say? And Lauren Hayton, how you popped a follow. And Bianca the Barbie, you get a free yes and no with that. Kate? Yeah, okay, fine. Statue, yep. Needs to be to there. Boop. Done. Nicholas Benjamin, refollowing does not work. Will I be brave enough to commit to my religion? No. Magnus, what is your religion? We can see if you can, we can help you here, but if you like. So people, pop a follow to get a free yes and no question. And if you have any witchcraft questions, literally ask anything. Damn. Helpful? I absolutely get you, Magnus. You can get simple stuff, like for example, I have no clue where it is. There it is. Like, you can get smaller pendants, like this. This may not look like much, but a small dragon, for example. There are also better ones. Let me check. God knows where it fucking ended up. Dang it. I think I lost it somewhere. I have this Helios Eye, which is fairly simple. You get it. You can have simpler pendants that Christianity stole as well. Interesting fact, in Louisiana they practice voodoo, and that's how it's spelled with a capital V. Indeed, because it is a religion. Indeed. Oh, Riot. I think they'd rather have me for dinner. Which question? Do you believe in curse and is it bad to cast? I believe in curse, yes. Is it bad to cast? It depends on the person. Villa? Yes. Lauren Hayton, have you popped a follow? Yes, you have. Will things get better for me before the new year? No. And Amy, you need to be a new follower. If you're not a new follower, pop into my profile, click the link in my bio, and get yourself a membership so you can get a reading every single day. Yeah, Mama-san, the same was with the Native American practices as well. Ugh. Barbie, there we go. Will I and Caleb eventually be in a relationship? Yes. And Lou, if you want the live box reading, pop into my profile, click the link in my bio, and get yourself a live box reading. It is? No. It's not true. That depends entirely on practice. If you do good enough protection as well, depending on the practice, if you even need a protection from it, depends on the practice. Like any question like that depends on the practice. So, you know. You think you can curse? No, I know I can curse. What would be a good reason? Abusers. Go, I would say something closer to 80 to 90, to be honest. And 8, you only get 1 free yes no question. And Kate, I didn't name anything. It's just a private meeting. But it will come back at us? No, depends entirely on the practice. If you practice Wiccan witchcraft, it will come back at you threefold. But let's be honest, Wiccan witchcraft is such a fucking Google practice. I don't argue that that you feel it, but that is the problem with Google and Reddit. Anyone and everyone will say, it will come back at you. No, it won't. In voodoo, it will only come back at you if you disrespected the Loas and the spirits. In Hellenism, why would it come back at you unless you disrespect the fucking gods? Will you work with the gods for a curse? Most likely not. In Chemeticism, there's no payback whatsoever. In Celticism, you do you. Left hand practices, fucking YOLO. It's about self-discipline, not about paybacks. In Hinduism, you have karma. No, you will not get a payback depending on the practice, and most practices do not have a payback. Google and Reddit has absolutely fucked this idea up. Baneful magic is not recommended for beginners, no, because usually what beginners take most things, and I say this, that beginners is, I would say, the wrong term for this, but for people that Google and think they know the answer, for people that just found an image on Pinterest, for people that found or asked something on Reddit and got multiple answers, they should not do, oh, Amy, you just done fucked up, you gave all your money to TikTok, why would you do that? God dang it. No. Beginners can absolutely do curses, hexes, and jinxes. Baneful practices, just like we talked about a little bit yesterday. Evil eye, for example. That is literally just about judging someone. Looking at them. Walking past. That is baneful practices. Some people don't even know that they are doing it, and they're absolutely fine because there's no payback. But you need to know which practice you're taking from so you won't get that payback. Banning also? What do you mean? In Kit Kat, with that follow you get a free yes and no question. Is spell work wrong? Absolutely not. Gert, saying please and thank you, fuck off and no please are just as much spell work as actually doing components and firing off a candle and everything like that. Words is the biggest initiation of witchcraft that we ever have. Ban someone from your life? You can absolutely do that. So spell work is not wrong. It will never be wrong. Most witchcraft, and I say this, Gert, spell work entails all of it. And the majority of witchcraft is about self-empowering, helping others, and healing. It's magical in the sense that it's about caring. Not about getting onto each other's shit. 33 week. In the next 3 to 6 months, will I be moving to another place? No, you will not. And thank you for telling me. And Jack Cardoso, ayo, how you doing? God, my computer is absolutely spasming out. Would you be planning on doing a pre-recorded class on Norse paganism at some point? I have a little bit on those topics, like the paganistic god, the Norse pagan gods, as well as some Norse practices already recorded. So if you buy those classes, it's already on YouTube and you get them. But I could try to do that if you like. What does please and thank you send? I always try to use that. Please and thank you always means an open of energy. And that opening of energies means that you can amplify whatever you like yourself. I want to know if I did lost Sammy friendship. Yes, you did. Indeed, Cardoso. Imagine it like you allow yourself to be able to vibrate higher. Not that you vibrate higher directly when you say please and thank yous, but you allow yourself and the world to know that, okay, I'm here and I'm open to the idea about, you know what, support this, let's go, kind of thing. So yeah, please. I'm not sure I have done this correctly. Amy, you have not. You gave all your money to TikTok. Go to the website and get a membership there. Pop into my profile, click the link in my bio, and get a membership from my website. Superfan on TikTok gives money to TikTok, on the other hand. Did you ever practice levitation? I have not. Only my dreams. Kelly's piece? Yes, I did. And yes, you had to wait until April, yeah. You're working on them. Damn it, Callus. But at least now you know that it was a yes. You need to wait until April. Weird. I remember being able when I was a child. Lost all of this. Melissa? So re-practice. Lagan? Yes. That was a pretty big yes as well. And Sunray, you need to tell me if you have fallen first. And Doctor Do Good Solution Temple, what the fuck? That sounds like a fucking scammer. Oh my god, it is a scammer. Bye. And Skylum and Crown, you get a free SNO with those follow. Yeah, will me and Jayla start dating each other? No. Can you show me your mark? Which mark? I hope that was a funny one. Air, with that follow you get a free SNO. I heard it's also important what you do right after you finish a spell. Exactly, yes. Is my practice Slavic? Hell yeah, look into Radovan, Masha. That would be fun and interesting. In your hand? It's somewhere in there. Right there. And right there. YouTube. Subscribe. Will I ever remarry? No, you will not, Sunray, and I'm so sorry. I hope if your life didn't, run on that only. Can I ask one more? And Skyline, you only get one free yes and no question. Melissa, I got forced. That's a different story, and I mean truly forced. Grew up in a very pagan household. My grandmother started, my mother continued, and it was not really a kind way of doing it. Can I pretty please have 3 on if my mentality is starting to change? Absolutely. Is Jesus Christ God? And God, that depends on which part of Christianity you are a part of. There are, and for example, in Catholicism there are the 24 rites, or in Christianity alone it's, and I kind of neglect Hebrews and Jews and stuff like that there, because Christianity, I kind of look into the Catholicism side of the whole Christianity idea. So depending on which 24 rite you are a part of, Jesus Christ is God, but for some he is just the Son of God, and for some he is the Holy Spirit. So it really depends on which rite you are following in Christianity. It's an X. For me, it's an X. Indeed. And bread does not look good, honestly. Coming out of the slump, though. Coming out of the slump, which is quite nice, all things considered. But does not look good. So, if you can, take a screenshot of this. Via, we have not done the wheel yet, no. On the right way, yeah, you're coming out of the slumps, but like there's not a change yet. No. If anything, it's gonna go a little bit deeper, a little bit down, and then you're gonna get back up and like, oh fuck yeah, we're finally out of it. You know? Okay, that is absolutely fine. And Anna, pop a follow to get a free yes or no question. And Crown, was Todd only talking to me because he knew I liked him? Yeah. God damn it. So it's not jewelry? Fuck yeah. Is this for protections? I thought it was pretty. Some of it, depending on what practice, Mama-san, honestly. Subscribe, Lima, lovely. Next time I see my grandma, will she be in a more pleasant mood? No. Good luck. But yeah, the witch knots really depends on what practice the knots come from. For example, some of these braids, for example, you kind of tie in negative energy so you can release it away from home. It's a very Celtic way of doing braids, but you kind of release negativity, lock it into the braid, and then release it far away from home. When it comes to other knots, for example, in Mandarin practices, Hindu practices, as well as Wiccan practices nowadays, because they love to steal stuff, they kind of tie in intention with every knot. And depending on how many knots there are on a specific string, the amount also means a specific thing. So for example, if you have 7 knots, it means one thing. If you have 8 knots, it means one thing. If you have a braided knot that is waxed, it's practically a curse, and so on and so forth. If it's a red string with 7 knots, it means one thing. So it really depends on which practice it came from. Ona, yes you are. Will Johannes break up with me? No, you're fine, Ona. Very interesting information. I love learning in Norse and Celtic practices. And KitKat, we do all things witchcraft here. If you have any questions whatsoever in any witchcraft, there's 600,000 practices out there, excluding undocumented and individualistic practices. We talk about every single one of them. So if you have questions, we will answer. And IK Papa Follow, which you already did, and I'm acting like an ass about it, became friends after I failed the talking stage. No, you will not. Sorry, Eek. Got earrings too? Dope. Fuck yeah. So yeah, people, pop a follow to get a free yes or no question. Who knows, I might be able to hit my 20k followers today. That would be fun. Darling, with that follow you get a free yes and no. Hell yeah. 3-zip blessing in 15 minutes as well, so that's a warning for everyone. Being caught between Christian and pagan, I guess align much more with pagan practices, and that is absolutely fair, KitKat. But there is also so much, I would say stolen, but reformed in Christianity that is very pagan. For example, Saint Mary alone used to be Isis statues in Kemeticism, in the Egyptian practices, for example. The Christmas tree, people, and this is highly disputed, and so there's no actual basis of it, but for example, where Easter came from, if it is from a star or if Christianity actually made it up themselves, there is actually no proof. There is so much in Christianity that is absolutely amazing, repatriated, reformed, and changed from paganism, because everything comes from something, just like Christianity came from Zoroastrianism. So I absolutely get you, KitKat. I like to call myself a multidisciplinary witch. Fuck yeah. I respect that. The energies, crystals, astrology, nature, I love it. Yes, I've been learning all about it. Thank you. Fuck yeah. And do be wary of crystals, KitKat. As soon as someone mentions crystals, I need to throw out a little warning. Every single practice has its own practice about crystals. The moment one Googles and says, rose quartz is about this, no, well, in Norse paganism, we didn't have rose quartz, so you just end your discussion there. So I don't care for rose quartz. Even though I like rose quartz, I will still collect it, and I will put my feelings into it, and obviously I can make it about love. Obsidian is a worldwide practice. For example, Mesoamericans used obsidian for vastly different things in comparison to the Greeks that did it in a vastly different way in comparison to the Mandarins, and so on and so forth. So crystal practice is... Google and Reddit is absolutely fucking that pooch up severely. Christmas trees are a no-no for Presbyterians. It's a pagan thing to them. And they're correct. They're very correct, because it is a hail to the green man. Yeah. So besides obsidian, which crystals? All of them, Melissa. All of them. Theomineralogy is such a big thing, and yes, I'm trying to coin this term, theomineralogy, or Cairnmarkian theomineralogy. But yeah, every single crystal has a different meaning, a different idea, and different practice, and different tool, depending on your practice. So look up your practice and then the crystal, and don't just Google what obsidian does. Don't just Google what moss agate does, so on and so forth. Because amethyst always calls me, I want to change, and that is absolutely fair, Melissa. But what practice do you have, and what practice calls to you the most, and then look into amethyst and what amethyst has been used for. If that aligns with you, then okay, fuck it. If it don't, it don't. You know, you're multidisciplinary. You can choose. You can vibe. Well, it's more importantly that you vibe, to be honest. Presbyterian is the same, Mamason, so. And I think Ukrainian Greek Catholicism and Orthodox Church don't have Christmas trees either, so yeah. Or hedge witchery, in all honesty, any green, tis. Any green. Olivine, moss agate, emeralds, they would do absolutely beautifully. Emerald specifically. If I'm looking up which marks my hand is magical and full of them, fuck yeah, Villasilla. Oh yeah, and Sylvester Bonzo, you get a free yes or no question with that. Scared, do you think is funniest spell you've done? Funniest spell I've done is to invoke Jesus Christ to lower the prices of hot dogs for a guy. Here in Stockholm. That was absolutely fucking hilarious. And it worked. So yeah. Prime, say hi for me. But so what? They are vastly different things. And which Madam Hacks top them out and YouTube. I have a person or persons that has been doing black magic. Black magic doesn't exist. Hexes on me. What can I do, or how do I find out who they or the person is? And King of Hueco, number one, if you'd like to see if you have any curses, hexes, or jinxes, we can absolutely look into that, but black magic does not exist. That is something that only exists on TV, so do be careful of throwing black magic around. It sounds like you don't know what witchcraft is. But if you want to, pop into my profile and click the link in my bio and get a full reading. No, Ivo, I will not, because capitalism is ruining the world and I kind of want to see it burn, just like the fuel you're talking about. But yeah, get a full reading and we can absolutely both see what the curse, hex, or jinx is all about and see who actually cast it, if you're interested in that. So yeah. Is there a good book on crystals given that explanation? Mystical? No. That's like the worst part. If we were to say geography, we can say genealogy, we can say archaeology. As soon as something goes by the knowledge of, the knowledge of the knowledge of, crystal practices and the theological and magical practice of crystals does not even have a name, mystical. Try and find a book about crystals that also explains every practice. When it doesn't even have a name, it's going to be impossible, mystical. No, you need to look up your practice and then look into crystals. And even then it's going to be fairly difficult because Wiccan witchcraft has absolutely put a full-on patent on this idea, which is absolutely insane. Have a look into it. King, do so. And Zafira, pump a follow to get a free SNO. And people, we're gonna do a 3-sip blessing in just about 5 minutes. So get your drinks ready. And hi, how you doing? Hello. Is there a way to get unbaptized? There sure is, Faith. There sure is. Depends on how you'd like to do it and into what way. Well, Mark tried to make things better to us. No. Sorry. Sorry, Prob. No. Can you do that? Zafira, you still need to follow to get a free SNO. And Faith, if I ever come by, I could do it with you. Or help you through it as well. It's a bit of a practice. Get your drinks ready now for the 3-sip blessing. Fingers crossed. Someone's trying to... Italian? Yes. Why are you asking? What the fuck? And Zafira and Jane, with those follows, you get a free yes or no question. Jane, this is not a dating site. So yeah, Faith, now I just need to be able to get there. Can you make my husband confess? Oh, Zafira, if you need a spell, pop into my profile, click the link in my bio, and get yourself into there. What do you need him to confess specifically? Mystical. Well, first off, getting the bones, we kind of need salt baths. We need to take off any kind of skin that is on them, and all bones have some kind of skin, so it takes like a week or 2 for them to even dry up. After that, you need to start communications and connections. So, for example, you see that I have different kind of marks on all of my bones here. These are the marks that the bones specifically themselves asked for, and it kind of demands a bit of a trance state, and luckily I am such a weird dude, so I literally just close my eyes and just go, ah, okay, let's go. So yeah. Faith, what? Am I going to meet my person this year? Xena? No. I want to know if he's cheating because he's being weird. He's currently not. Zafira. He might be weird due to other reasons. Earth mightiest. I love that. My test. Not even mightiest. My test. Followed. Will Lindsay say yes when I propose? Yeah. Fuck yeah. Earth's. Keep us updated. I want a good, happy fucking story. Thank you. And yeah, Faith, I can do it if I can just pop over to Ireland. I just need to be able to pop over to Ireland. That's the difficult part. And let's Bay. Pop a follow to get a free yes or no question. 1 minute, folks, so get your drinks ready. And for anyone who's a lurker, and anyone who's in chat, anyone who's on YouTube, Twitch, or TikTok, get a drink. Tea, coffee. I will. I misspelled mightiest. Yeah, because it was generally a very good name. But then I read it double, like, the Earth might test. And I'm like, no. Oh, okay. But yeah, good idea. Unfortunate, but spelling. And Charles, hi. So, people, coffee, drink, soda, water, tea, whatever you have around. Get it out now, because right now we're doing a 3-sip blessing. So, who's ready? I have water. And Yasha, so do I. It's important to stay hydrated after all. Melissa is ready. Fuck yeah, so many people ready. Hell yeah. Ooh, I like your profile picture liking on Ko-Fi. That's really cool. I like that. Perfect. This is practically a little grounding exercise for anyone who wants to join in. We do this every single day, Monday to Friday, this specific second. So if you guys feel like you want to join in on Monday to Friday, we are always here, no matter what, honestly. So with that said, close your eyes and take a deep breath. Take another deep breath and feel your shoulders truly letting go. Like, you know, that one of those deep sighs, like, kind of things. So do one of those deep breaths. Fuck your mighties. And so, with the first sip, keep your eyes closed and take a sip and listen in. Just know that sometimes some things are just literally not there to help you. They're there to do the absolute opposite. Some things just don't serve you. And some things block you from where you want to be. Sometimes these things can be emotions. Like anger, sadness, too much anxiety, or me personally, the idea and feeling that I'm not worthy of anyone and anything or any gift that you guys give me. If you are feeling these emotions right now, observe them, know that they exist, and tell them, thank you for being there, and thank you for telling me, but you are not helping right now. So I will focus on the things that will. Then you can decide whether you want to put them to the side, destroy them, or shoot them away. Just focus on the things that can help you for a minute. Sometimes these things can also be objects or events. It's kind of the same thing there. Observe them, know that they exist, and tell them, thank you for being there, but you are not helping right now. So I will focus on the things that will. And yet again, you can put them to the side, destroy them, or literally shoot them away. Sometimes the things that block you and are just unhelpful can also be people and beings. And literally, you can just shoo these fuckers away. Shoot, get fucked. You get it. Focus on the things that will help you. Focus on you for a bit. Focus on being you for a bit. And allow yourself to help you. Allow yourself to be. And take a deep breath. And with the second sip, know that change will always happen. And know that the world will always move. It's like observing the world from an open door and open window. You can see the cars go by, people living their lives, wind blowing and leaves catch on. Just like you are living your life, someone else is living theirs. Just like you can see the people living their lives out there. Change will always happen, no matter if you're out there or not. You're already a part of this flow. You're already a part of this change. So why not join that flow rather than fighting it? And maybe even be the change that you want to see in the world. Maybe even want to be the change that is good for you. And take a deep breath. And with the third and last sip, bless yourself, bless your day, and bless the fucking cup. Skål. And Gypsy, I did say get your drink. I didn't say what type of drink. If it's beer, if it's Red Bull, if it's pre-workout, fuck yes. You are worthy. Thank you. Must. Fuck yeah, Teddy. Skål and thank you very much. And as I said, people, if you're interested in joining in on these every Monday to Friday, this is the time when we do it. Now go to bed, indeed. And I need to unfortunately cut this very short. You guys have an amazing day. And I got so dizzy and almost sick from this. So, you guys have an amazing day. If you guys are interested in a private reading, if you're interested in a witchcraft lesson, talk more witchcraft with me. If you're interested in spells, getting your ex back, breaking a curse, getting a protection, get your money, literally, send me a DM or click the link in my bio and pop into my website. And I'll say goodbye to Twitch and YouTube first. So you guys have an amazing day and I'll see you guys on Monday.